In terms of army, what do we have? 33 Hydras and 15 Roaches against 41 Blinkstalkers and 6 Sentries. Although, size, not quite as important as your micro. How you control and move around with your forces. A little skirmish of Roaches coming down here. That Stalker's dead. Could blink out, but it's still... Oh, the Stalker's blinking in around the Roaches. They are all dead. Everyone melted by the pew pew lasers. Income tab. Oh. KiWiKaKi gonna try and take his gold, and he is ahead in the income. Harvester's pretty much the same. The Zerg, of course, has a lot more gas going, because Zerg gobbles up the gas like nobody's business. Back to the production, we have Greater Spire coming out. Ooh, looking for some Broodlords. Extended Thermal Lance and Colossus coming out, which will deal very nicely with the Hydralisks. Corruptors on the way. Has he scouted the Robo Bay? No, I haven't scouted it either. There it is. Has MorroW scouted the Robo Bay? No, so he doesn't know Colossus are coming. It is, of course, reasonable to assume. And Corruptors, he can just turn them into Broodlords anyway. That's a lot of Stalkers moving out. That was not the right button to press. Ooh, is the big Zerg ball as well. It's entirely Hydras. Hydras on their own die very quickly. They don't have a lot of health and they don't have any armor. That is a lot of spine crawlers though, so he is going to have to back out of taking that. Broodlords on the way. Zerg ground armor level 2 as well. And Protoss getting the shield upgrades because why not? MorroW is actually supply blocked now because of some overlords that were taken out, and he has a lot of minerals saved up. But here we go. Hydra's coming in. Guardian shield going up to reduce their damage and some force fields. So they are backing out. Gonna pick off a few of these spine crawlers. He doesn't have vision of... Well, is the observer? Yes, the observer is there. He could blink up onto the high ground, get right into the base. His head force fields, stopping those Hydras from getting a good concave, but there are Broodlords in the back, throwing down the Broodlings. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. Good micro there by KiWiKaKi, blinking back his weakened Stalkers, because a Stalker with 1 HP does do a lot more damage than a Stalker with no HP, and he is pulling back. There are too many Hydras and too many Broodlings. 12 more Corruptors on the way, as well as a lot of Colossus. A lot more Stalkers been blinked in, and some Colossus at the back. Ooh. Colossus will eat away at those Hydralisks while the Blinkstalkers blink on top of the Broodlords and take them all down. That is in theory what will happen. We're going to see it now as the Corruptors come in. They go straight around the back for the Colossus. They do additional damage against massive units, so the Colossus will die pretty quickly. Is having to retreat, and that expansion is not going to survive, I would think. Broodlings running in, but they are going to melt to the Colossus. Oh, there's little Broodlings melting in. The Blinkstalker's blinking on top of the Broodlings. He takes out one, he takes out a second one, he takes out a few that are morphing in. Oh, hoo hoo. I'm guessing MorroW was not expecting a counter-attack that quickly. All the Broodlords apart from one have gone down. There are a lot of Corruptors left though. They will take out all those Colossus. Oh no, he's pulling back. Woohoo! 6 more Broodlords on the way, as well as 3 more Colossus. Getting out some more Hydras as well, and Zerg missile attacks level 3. Ping up here, what's going on? There is 1 Stalker in the back of this base. The Spine Crawler should burrow in time to take it out before he dies. Pokey pokey pokey. Zerg ground armor coming up as well. And a lot of Zerglings. Something's going on here. Is he going to take the gold? Yep. So he's taking the gold expansion. He doesn't need it because, you know, KiWiKaKi's got his gold up. If we look at the income, he is ahead as a result, despite having less harvesters. If we look in terms of bases, KiWiKaKi's main is mined out. So is his natural. So he's on pretty much 1, 2 mining bases and a gold. Whereas MorroW has a little bit. Ooh, Ultralisk Cavern. A lot of hive tech units coming out here. There's a little bit of minerals left in his natural, as well as those 3 expansions. So it is 3.5 and soon to be a gold against 2 and a gold. The gold has gone down though. I missed it! Too busy waddling on about minerals and whatnot. Pathogen glands coming out, getting infestor upgrades. Infestor energy upgrades, as well as ventral sacks. So we could be looking for some overlord drops. Very, very nice indeed. Moving up with Stalkers and Colossus. Pick off oh, Blinks on top of the Broodlords. Corrupt is coming in, so the Colossus are going to die pretty quickly. But not before they take out a few Hydras. Are they actually focusing the Hydras, or are they... Is the AI attacking the Broodlings though? Because if they are attacking the Broodlings... Ooh. But he is going to repel this. Repel it? No, he's not. The Protoss is going to repel the defense. God, words! How do I say them? There's a lot of Zerglings coming in, but they're going to try and get this around. Corrupt is coming in, doing corruption on the Stalkers, which makes them take 20% additional damage. Very good considering there are quite a few Zerglings, and they do have 1 weapon upgrade. That Queen possibly going to get sniped off. Ooh, that's big, that's major. That's going to affect his ability to reproduce units. Coming, a lot of creep tuners have died. Still the Blink Stalkers blink around. Ultralisks are out though. Here they come, ready to get... Trying to get some hugging action on the Stalkers. We just want a hug! All they want is a hug, and the Stalkers saying, no! We will blink away. Immortals coming out to try and eat through the very thick armor of the Ultralisk. We have 6 armor and 500 health. That is ridiculous. And of course they do additional damage to armored. And they have splash damage as well. What is this? Immortals, Immortals, Immortals. Immortals very, very good against armored units. They do have a tendency to get focused down though, because they do so much damage. If we look at the armor tab, which is A. Oh, actually supply blocked. And once again, by losing some overlords, their Ultra is going to die. An Ultralisk for a Stalker. Perfect trade. In terms of units lost, yeah, it's pretty good. Zoe's slightly behind. But, hey, doesn't matter that much. It's still very much anyone's game here. Protoss looking to take this expansion because he's running out of minerals. In terms of production, what do we have? Ooh, Dark Shrine. We're looking for Dark Templar and High Templar and Zealot Legs on the way. KiWiKaKi transitioning into the famous build everything build. If he gets Dark Templar and High Templar, that will mean... Well, we haven't seen any air units yet. If he gets a starport out, I'll be very happy, because he will actually build everything. Oh, big scuffle coming down here, and I'm missing a lot of Zealots and Immortals coming in. Ultralisks, though, are going to chew through those Zealots, as they don't quite have Zealot legs. Blink Stalkers. There's a lot of Overlords there, so I would assume he's been doing some drops, dropping some Zerglings in. Corrupt is going down. Those Immortals are going to die. How much damage do the Immortals do? 65 versus Armoured, and of course they have Hardened Shield, so any attack against them can only do a maximum of 10 damage. Ultralisks, though, tanking all the damage, so that the Hydras can do it all the damage. Pushing back the Stalkers, they are going to try and kite a few Ultralisks to try and get a kill. Can they get... Oh, that Ultralisk is so low on health. 14 health. One shot will kill it! But no, Zergling's coming in, they're going to take out all those Zealots along with the Ultralisks. Oh, one goes down. Infestors on the way, probably looking for some fungal growth to stop those stalkers from blinking. Yeah, it's very nice. This is indeed a pretty epic game, and it's nowhere near finished. I really wish I could have covered that up. It would have been slightly cooler. Psystorm coming out, looking for some storm on those Hydralisks, which will do a lot of damage. Look for a drop right here. He's loading up some Zerglings and some Hydras. Where's he going to drop them? Ooh, let's follow him and find out. Oh, they have been spotted by the observer though. So this drop not really going to do anything, because he is moving his stalkers into. It's moving his stalkers into position. There we go. But oh, slightly out of position. Goes to attack an expansion. Sees that there isn't one. Oh, meanwhile we have DTs in the base. They are of course permanently cloaked, and they will one-shot bros. He has of course got a spore crawler there, which does give detection, so the spine crawlers will poke it to death. MorroW coming out, as well as some more Colossus and some Psystorms. Dropping out all those Hydras because there was no expansion there. Although one burrowed Zergling, which will stop an expansion from going down, because you can't build on top of a burrowed Zergling because they are protected species. There an Ambulant coming out for his High Templar, so that when they spawn they have enough energy for a Psystorm. So he tried to build the expansion there, wondered why isn't it working. He will of course just be able to move his observer into position, although his observer is busy keeping an eye on the Zerg army, making sure he doesn't try and sneak out with an attack. MorroW really needs to get his queen out. He is building a queen to try and recreate his creep highway, because it was destroyed. And here we go, Stalkers, Zealots, Colossus and Immortals coming in. Is there some High Templar in there? I don't see any storms. Not quite seeing some storms. All the Ultralisks getting melted away though, and the line of Hydras is going to die pretty quickly. Oh, this is not looking good for the Zerg. Although he is repelling the force. Colossus going down. Hoo-hoo! He's pushing it back. Loading up some Hydras as well. Broodlords out as well. Broodlords and Ultralisks. You don't see both of them in every game. Adrenal Glands coming up for his Zerglings, which does increase their attack speed, as well as Zerg melee attack level 2, just to give those Ultras more huggy power.